You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Y&R fans, it's time for our weekly prediction edition. Are Victor and Billy both about to get slapped down? And are we going to have surprise pregnancies? Plural? Is baby rabies about to break out? It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and as always, our predictions are based on promos, official soap spoilers, recent episode action, all that. And with that in mind, we're going to dive right in with our predictions for Nick and Sharon, Chelsea, Adam, and Billy, Nikki and Jill, Kyle and Claire, and Sharon and Cameron. So our very first prediction: will Nick Newman help Sharon cover up her crime? On Tuesday, September 24th, spoilers had Nick Newman deciding he has got to just take this into his own hands, this Sharon situation. He's got to solve it. That same day, Sharon has this horrible nightmare about Daniel being bloody and hurt, and Cameron's making it worse by telling her, you can make that dream come true, like it's an aspiration for her to be seeking. Meanwhile, Heather and Daniel are thinking about leaving town for a fresh start, but it may be too late for that. Wednesday, September 25th, spoilers have Nick and Mariah cooking up a plan to help Sharon, while the same day Cameron is triggering Sharon, pressuring her to go dark, do what she must to avenge her daughter. And Thursday, the 26th, Sharon is all hepped up to get payback for Cassie Newman's death, and things take a dangerous turn, according to the spoilers. And Friday, September 27th is Sharon Case's 30th anniversary episode, and we are going to have the big culmination to her storyline happening. In the promo for this week, which of course is official spoilers, Sharon's in the woods freaking out about what have I done? How can I get out of this? And I think Nick is going to show up and help her. Like, he's not going to bury the body, bury him alive. I'm sure Daniel's not dead, but I could totally see him getting Daniel to the ER and then hiding Sharon out so she's not arrested, because he knows that this is the mental illness. This is not Sharon being some violent criminal, but she just really needs help. And I do think he would help her cover up things and get away from the scene of the crime long enough to get her some help. Obviously, it's not a long-term solution, but would Nick play dirty to help her? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's not always, the law-abiding citizen we like to think that he is. All right, our second prediction. Is Chelsea running away all the time because she is pregnant and not sure who is responsible? So last week, Chelsea freaked out when Adam mentioned, maybe we should think through what Connor wants and, at least consider what a reunion might look like, whether it's possible. He just kind of suggested it lightly. She freaked out. She ran, and Billy saw it. And then Monday, September 23rd, spoilers have Billy grilling Adam at Society. What did you do? Why did Chelsea storm out upset? Adam doesn't really know why she's reacting that way. Billy grabs at him. Adam punches him. Phyllis gets Billy to back off. They leave, aggravated. He thanks her for not letting him do what he wanted, which was to throw Adam through the window. And she thinks that fight means he still cares about Chelsea. He does still care about Chelsea, but he can't forgive her infidelity because it was with Adam. And I know Billy is a cheater himself, but, he holds people to higher standards and he can be a hypocrite like most of the characters on the show. So Chelsea is telling Summer this week that she lost Billy over a stupid mistake. That's Monday. And then Adam asked to talk to her. And he tells Chelsea sorry he made her uncomfortable bringing up the reunion. She says, just drop it. And she runs off again. She's just running. Is she running from something that she wants to hide from both of them? Is she pregnant and doesn't know if it's, Baltimore and Adam or Genoa City and Billy, and doesn't know whose baby it is? That would certainly make everything nice and messy. Our third prediction: Nikki and Jill oust Victor and Billy. Slap them both down because their egos are threatening many companies, and these women may decide enough is enough. So casting spoilers have Jess Walton filming scenes this week, and she will be on the air in late October, which coincidentally is when November Sweeps kicks off. We know that Billy's ego is out of control, but so is Victor's. He has so many vendettas going right now. He is trying to punish Jack. He's trying to punish Billy. He wants to punish Audra. He's trying to drive Kyle away from Victoria. He's trying to pull Kyle away from Jack. He's trying to control Claire, Victoria, everybody. Victor is out of control. And, you know, there's just a whole bunch of mess going on. And I think Nikki is kind of starting to see this. Right now, she's still siding with Victor, but she also doesn't necessarily like everything that he's doing. Once Jill is back, she and Nikki may come together as a voice of reason, kick both the men out, take over Abbott Chancellor. You know, Jill may take back control, and then over at Newman Enterprises, Nikki may force Victor out. So on Monday, the 23rd, spoilers have Victoria trying to get Victor and Billy to settle on a win-win compromise. Both of them say it's a no. Phyllis is supporting Billy in his war, and Victor has Adam's support. Jill is not going to like the fact that, you know, Lily is over conspiring with Victor, and she's not going to like that Billy fired Lily and hasn't told her. That's a huge strike against him. Victor has been lying to Nikki about all the various schemes he's in and misleading her. And Jill's not going to like any of this. I think Nikki is going to lose it. And these two ladies, Nikki and Jill, may unite to protect Catherine's legacy from all the idiocy that Billy and Victor are both engaging in. All right, our fourth prediction is a down the road prediction. And this is the other pregnancy prediction. I kind of foresee a baby for Kyle and Claire. They're dating now. She is giving notice to quit as his nanny because Claire doesn't want to date her boss. She does adore Harrison. You know, I think it was last week she talked to both Victoria and Cole about her growing feelings for Kyle and talking about first in her life. Like, she's never had the love of family. Now she has it. And now she's moving on to other things she's never had, like a boyfriend, a first kiss, which she just had with Kyle, and, you know, romantic love, things like that. She's seeing these possibilities, and I don't believe she's ever done the deed with anyone. She was very sheltered by her crazy aunt, Jordan, and I think she's probably a virgin. You know, Kyle is young and virile. And I just think we might get another Newman Abbott baby out of this. I totally see them getting married, you know, her getting pregnant, starting a family, and fall preview spoilers have Summer getting very jealous of them. So we'll see. Jack and Victor would both be shocked by this. Victor would be infuriated that Claire chose Kyle. He keeps trying to warn them away from each other. And that, to me, means the warnings will not work. Our fifth and final prediction is Sharon going to harm herself to shut up Cameron, to stop that voice in her head. Tuesday, September 24th, Sharon's dreams are haunting her. That's the Daniel Bloody dream. And Cameron is just egging her on, telling her to make it happen. The next day, Wednesday, the 25th, he's triggering Sharon, telling her, go dark, do what you need to do. Thursday, the 26th, Sharon wants payback for Cassie's death, which is all about Daniel. Things are taking a dangerous turn. Friday is Sharon Case's 30th anniversary episode. Cameron has been an ongoing problem for her, taunting and haunting her, but he keeps reminding her, this isn't me, this is you, which is true. You know, he's just like the hallucinatory manifestation of her dark side and her issues. And I just wonder, how far will Sharon go to get his voice out of her head? Will she overdose on pills? Will she engage in some kind of self-harm, you know, driving herself off the road? Something really, really dangerous that her family needs to save herself from, because she realizes that that voice in her head has led her to do something terrible, probably to Daniel, and she can't live with herself if Cameron is always going to be in her head. So the question is, what might she do? And the answer is something scary. Thank you so much for listening to our predictions. Drop your comments on where you're hoping to see these storylines go. Please subscribe if you're not following us. Definitely come back soon. It's me, Belinda from Soap Dirt, talking Young and the Restless with you every single day.
thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.